Alright, so next character is Dice. This guy is pretty infamous at the moment. Technically, or sorry, at the moment, currently considered the best character in the game. Though that's really just opinion. I think any character could really contest, at least being very strong. But, this isn't really a discussion for that. This is just, a tutorial. So, of course, Dice can, you can hit the ball just straight. And, yeah, so he has, just the, classic straight angle. I'm just gonna build ball speed up again. Yes, the hat is a very strong addition to his kit. Oh, whoops, I forgot I can just do this. So, a neat thing that I forgot to mention is that you can actually jump during a charge. Pretty cool, right? I think it is. I think it's absolutely amazing, honestly. I think it's one of the greatest things that they've added to the game. So, on that note, I am going to show you Dice's angles. So here's his up angle. Pretty narrow. Pretty easy to read. It's, not anything super special. So, it's fairly easy to cover. If you want to, cover his angle, like his up angle, you just kind of stand, like, right here, if he's, like a fair distance apart. And then his down angle, which you can also cover by standing right in front of him. This is a pretty standard angle. Nothing too spooky about this one. So, yeah, this is down angle. I will show you his dares now. Just straight down, of course. And then here's his forward dare. It's very similar to his up angle, except it goes straight down instead of up. And then here's his back dare. It's actually a little wider. His back dare, do not be fooled. His back dare is actually slightly wider than his forward dare. So that is something to definitely be aware of, that you can't exactly cover these the exact same way. Alright, so up next is going to be Dice's special. This move is very, very good. So what the hell did I just do there? Is probably what you're thinking right now. Well, I just used Dice's special. And you can see this absolutely interesting, to say the least, angle that I've created here. Just going straight up and down at a very wide angle. So, what exactly did I do there? Well, just like to activate special with Grid, or any character for that matter, what I do is, I just hit the swing button twice, and, during the second time the second time I hit it is during hit lag. So, what I do is, the ball is sent at an arc. I can actually control what arc that will be. So I can either make it a small arc, and just send it right back like that. Very, very quick. I can send it at a medium arc by holding forward. By the way, that first one I held down when I specialed. So this is when I hold down. This is when I hold forwards. And this is when I hold up. So it doesn't always go straight up like that. That was just a misinput by me. But you can make it do this. You can make wherever it lands, just have the ball go straight up and down like this. Pretty good for maintaining ball control if you feel like. But, yeah. So, and see, I can still get it to go at that angle. It's just, so you can aim it. I can also make it go behind me as well. And I can still have it, so there's a lot of options that Dice has, because he not only has those 3 arcs that he can send it at, downwards, forwards, or upwards, he also, on top of that, can either choose to send it to the left, to the right, or straight up and down. And he can also send it, so, here, I think it's better I show you than try and explain it. So, basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send it at a forwards angle, and then I'm going to have it a forwards angle this way, to the right, and then I'm going to have the ball come back to me this way. Just like that. So I can control which way it goes, the arc that it goes at, and then what direction it will start moving in. So needless to say, that's, you know, that's a whole lot of options that DICE has at his disposal. Just from that. So now, there's even more to his special. So now I'm going to show you some cool stuff that he has involving the ceiling. So I can actually send it up to the ceiling like that, and I get this angle. It's very similar to his down angle, if not the exact same, actually. And I can, you know, again, I can send it to that way too, from behind me or in front of me. And then a new thing that DICE can do that was not in the first game is I can actually send it to the ceiling and then the floor, and then have it launch. So that's a pretty scary thing that DICE can do. But wait, there's even more than that. Than all of these things I'm showing you. I'm not exactly sure how to do it off the top of my head. Just a moment. Yes, okay, there we go. So, if you press the... I actually don't know if you have to hold down when you do it or just press bunt. Okay, yes, so if you press the bunt button when it reaches the ground, you can actually get it to bunt straight up in the air. And you can use that to, you know, do a hit, just like that immediately after. So, that's pretty cool. He's got a whole lot of stuff out of his special. So, other things about DICE. He has a very short hop. But he can still double jump, just like everyone else. However, if I hold down, and then I jump, I can actually do a super jump with him. So that's a fun little thing that DICE has that other characters do not. This is his main method of mobility. He has pretty good air mobility. He can drift pretty far in the air. Yeah, I believe in the first Lethal League you had to hold down to make it special. I think it's actually pressing bunt in this game. Did I forget smash attack? Thank you very much for letting me know. So here's a smash angle. This is a very, very good smash angle. So here's DICE's smash. You know, crouch jumping and stuff. So I can do cool stuff like that with his super jump. And then I can just, like, send it. So the interesting thing about DICE's special as well is that I can send it, unlike in the first game, I can launch it at any point in hit lag. That includes immediately. He's a very, very, very fast special. Or, I can wait. And just do it right here. So yeah, DICE has a whole lot of options out of his special. He's pretty nasty. He has some, I would say his biggest weakness is probably, that he has to crouch jump to get up high, for the stage, because he has a very low short hop, but that's also one of his strengths, is having this very short jump. Because he can do cool stuff like that, and etc. And another one of his weaknesses is his angles, but his biggest strength is his special, for sure. He doesn't really have that threatening of angles, aside from when they're in his special, but his special has so many mix-ups in this game that he becomes insanely powerful. So yeah, that's DICE.